How likely is it then that we're actually going to see some sort of dialogue or some sort of deal-making lift off?
Look, I mean, I think the interesting part of this is the idea that Omanis are still acting as mediators between the U.S. and the Iranians. There's a history to that. So there was some question mark whether under the new ruler in Oman, the Sultan Qaboos has passed away recently, whether that will continue. This seems to indicate that they are continuing the role of mediator. Add to that after the Soleimani killing, it was also clear that both the U.S. and the Iranians were kind of interested in not escalating matters further. Again, this kind of fits into that idea that there's a sense that maybe they're interested in opening some channels of communication.
I mean, what is Oman's track record here? I mean, they have been involved in the past, and have they had any successes historically, though, in trying to get these two to the table?
Well, they have in terms of reducing the tension, but really, you know, as you see with President Trump's arrival, a lot of the good that he did, for example, with the nuclear negotiations, has been lost because President Trump's position is that they want to put pressure on Iran because of Iran's involvement in or behavior in other countries in the region. So, you know, they have done well in the past in terms of the mediating, but right now, we'll see. We'll see whether something will come of this.
I think the timing is also very interesting from Iran's point of view, because politically it's quite a sensitive time. The domestic conversation is focused on parliamentary elections slated for Friday this week. What are some of the forces at play there on the ground?
It is a very interesting time for Iran. You have the parliamentary elections, and next year you have the presidential elections. And in a way, some of these parliamentary elections need to be seen in that light, that it's kind of preparing the ground for the presidential elections next year. And also within the context of great disappointment inside Iran, not just among the leadership, but also among the populace, about the results of the nuclear deal. There was hope that with a nuclear deal, there would be an opening up of the economy, foreign investment. That all didn't really happen. On the contrary, the economy is really under a lot of pressure. So the expectation for the elections, for example, is that probably turnout will be low, and the government seems to be, the leadership seems to be preparing the ground for a more hardline parliament.
Has there been any lasting damage from the recent turmoil and tensions with the U.S.?
I think with the Soleimani killing, that really probably gave the upper hand to those inside the Iran construct that are arguing that the opening up the nuclear deal isn't working, and that it's time to really batten down the hatches and stay the line, as it were.